And of course, it somehow immediately decided to make everything weird. Hello, everybody, though. I will do this in the meantime, I think.
Yes, hello everybody. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for being so patient while we get everything set up for today's match.
Yeah.
Cropping is hard work. I challenge any of you to do as well as Vixus is doing.
How is it not working? It looks... Okay. Let me do this instead. Is that
Audio
working?
issues, I'll bet you it's me.
Now I hope it's working. All right. Yeah. Welcome, everybody. This is the Two Worlds Apart, the Bingo Club event. That one that we have all been waiting for. I am to the moon excited about this. I've been waiting for this event for so long, and I actually just can't wait to get started. Even though I might be having some tech issues and whatever, we'll power through. I'm just excited to watch some Bingus. All I ever do normally is watch Bingus, and now I get to show more people about Bingus. Can't believe it.
You're living the dream, dude.
Living the dream. Living the dream.
I am also so excited for this. Like, this event has been getting cooked up for a long time. We've been grinding the format for a long time. I'm so excited to see what people do with this.
Yeah. So first, I think we should give some credit where credit is due to the father of the original part of this format, Domo himself, who made all of this possible with all the mods and everything connected to it. We are standing on the shoulder of giants. Thank you, Mr. Domo. And thank you for Aggro and all the rest of the staff that have been working very hard to make all of this happen. And I know that not only us, but the players and all the viewers are eagerly waiting to see what
also
happens.
Shout out to Nordgaren for making the Season 5 mod, and to Asker for making the Bingo app. Yeah. That covers everybody that I can think of. Thank you, chat, for behaving.
Yeah. Chat for behaving, yes. We never know if chat behaves. All right.
Chat's
Everyone seems
bad.
to be incredibly ready, so I am about to start the first official game. Well, I think we've had a couple, but the first one on streamed on here. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So we're about to see the board here in a moment.
What do you think that team rushing row 4 is going to go for first?
Rushing row 4, of course.
Let's see what's in row 4. We have 2 Magma Worm bosses. We have 2 Hangpod Bellberries, which is a rush. Magnus and Loger, Crucible Misbegotten Duo, Balls and Balls. Okay. 2 potential rushes. It's not a not rushable rushing row 4.
I mean, it's kind of rushable. Kind of rushable.
Other than that, we've got 3 Crucible Knights in the middle. That means that players can either, at least on the base game side, kill Radon and go downstairs, or they can go into Capital if there's a reason to go to Capital.
Yeah, sorry.
Not a ton of reasons to go to Capital or downstairs, so I don't know how players are going to... I don't think that anybody's going to necessarily be trying to rush or even aim for the center square. No. I think that row 3 would be an interesting way to play around it with like other semi-rushable squares to block that off.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it's like one of those where you are going to be definitely keeping that in mind, because you probably are not going to want to be looking to do the hero's grave, so you're going to have to kill Radon at some point, and you have Crucible Misbegotten Warrior duo on the same diag. So, but probably not going to be one of the first squares marked, I would say.
That would be an extremely surprising play, but not one that is unheard of in Bingo Club. Let's see.
All right, I threw up the game here. So
Very
now...
nice. We're missing a minus, but that is a countdown to 0. Players are
Yes.
getting prepared, looking at classes over here. We've got a wieldable Uchigatana.
Hmm. Yeah, that is Fun's starting class here. And it looks like Enki is going to be going for that as well.
A very solid weapon, and it being wieldable right off the bat means that players can already start rushing something. Perhaps 2 Elder Lions on base game, or just get like a little bit of setup, or just go straight for Wormface. That is something that, if you aren't going to have a terrible incident, can be done right off the bat.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, same kind of goes for Godskin Apostle, even though Wormface is quite a bit easier. There are more than a couple of these that would be very nice to do with, like, I mean, if you have the Uchi even at like +3, or I mean, preferably like +9, which is really quick to get, and we're off.
We're off to the races.
Yeah, so if you have like a +9 Uchi, I feel like Wormface and Godskin Apostle are, I mean, for players of this proficiency, shouldn't be too complicated.
Absolutely.
So
I
those,
think that might be what the base game players are going to go for if they don't go for balls and balls. Because there is also 4 Everjails. And 3 Everjails and 2 jails in the
yeah.
same column there, column 4.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, even though usually it tends to be the DLCer that takes the longest to do those, because 2 jails in the DLC does take a lot of time.
Absolutely. Yeah, and DLC does have some rushable squares to go for, such as the Hanging Pot Bell Bearing. We see Champa doing Gravestone Skip to potentially get to the ADM area where you can hit the Hanging Pot.
Yeah.
Jeff has opted for the same pathing and is making his way, had a slightly cleaner skip, so is now closer to that Hanging Pot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it does... Is there anything else they both could be running in this direction for that they would be looking for? I mean, it does kind of get them...
I mean, it's in general...
south through ADM, or like, I mean, gets to Elac River, where you could, you know, go for Demi-Human Queen. I mean, this is... makes a whole lot of sense as like one of your first routes initially. And it does
Champa
look...
has grabbed a Grace and pivoted back. He's not... he's going to be going for the quickest second Hanging Pot, which would be in Prospect Town, aka the Weeping of the DLC.
The Weeping of the DLC. That's a quote.
No lies told.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we have base gamers headed towards Agil Lake North.
Yeah, yeah. It is worth noting that it's not entirely clear there can be ever so slight delays on the Twitch, so we don't really entirely know how close they are, and same goes for the DLC players here too. So it could be just that, you know, Jeff's stream is a little bit ahead, and but he did have a cleaner line, to be fair, up on that Gravestone Skip. But it could be worth to take into account. All right,
I see.
Now it's going to be interesting to see what the base gamers decide to do as their first move here. All right, porting straight to Kaled. So Falling Star Beast immediately for fun here. I can't imagine him going for anything else immediately, right? No, he is routing straight towards the Falling Star Beast. Meanwhile, we have ArtEnkey going for the Greatsword check, which is Death's Poker. I haven't seen this weapon. I've checked the Greatsword check I swear to God, 100 times, 100 times, and I keep getting nothing but Leda Sword. And this is a Death's Poker, which is, I mean, props.
That is certainly a weapon.
I mean, props
I feel like
to checking that. Ooh, we see the first mark here. Champa does beat Jeff to the bell bearings. Nice.
yes, Jeff instead opting to he went through Fort of Reprimand. So he has a little bit more map access. Champa's play gets him to square as fast as possible, but he unfortunately is behind Jeff at this point in terms of map.
Yep. However, it does look like Jeff picked up a Kindred cookbook there, so probably looking to progress that a line of his own. Fun opting not to do the Celia tunnel skip, which...
Yes, he did grab his 5s already, which I find to be a little bit of a risky play because you just aggro everything. You
yeah, I mean,
absolutely everybody and their mother.
The thing is, I mean, usually you look to kick down the ladder anyway, and with this just like a +0 Uchi and this vigor, I would just imagine that you get that grace, and I wouldn't mind sacrificing, 20 odd seconds just to port back and just go get the 5s after, because I've noticed it is so risky to pick those up because you aggro those quote unquote cum bugs like really quickly.
Yep, exactly. Oh, he grabbed the rot grease.
Yep.
To make this fight go by a little bit quicker. For some reason, this beast, which is made out of space rocks, is rottable.
Mm.
And thank God it is, because this fight is at +0 without any status would take quite a few minutes.
And there's cookbooks for Jeff, so we're 1-1.
Let's go. Yeah, row 4 has been blocked already. I feel like this might be an act of psychological warfare with Team Smörgåstårta grabbing row 4, rushing row 4.
That's a great point, yeah. This is surely just like making sure they can't rush row 4, getting hanging pot bell bearings. We see rot applied here to the Falling Star Beast.
Now?
Yeah, what are they going to do? They're all out of ideas. Falling Star Beast is rotted, and this is a really tricky fight with this amount of vigor, and he had to use like 2 or 3 pots just getting in here. So he's going to have to do this effectively hitless, but doing a good job so far. I think he kept a flask for FP here, so he's probably going to be... I mean, he's just unsheathing this Falling Star Beast down. And this Falling Star Beast gives him Somber 5, I believe, and Smithing 7s.
Something like that, yeah, definitely.
And with Magnus on the board, you could efficiency get your 6 like that. It's kind of nice. Oh, he's almost got it done.
Fun will opts to look for Somber
gets tagged.
This.
Oh, he gets tagged.
Oh, he's alive though.
Don't greed. Oh. And he gets it. Oh, well done, Fun. Holy. It's a somber 6. It is a somber 6. But man, that was... he clutched that up. Very well done. And the thing is, this... I mean, nobody wants to do this column 2 here, because all of that's like really time inefficient. Oh, I mean, so Fun goes to Roundtable, picks up what weapon? Bloodhound's Fang. So it's Bloodhound's Fang versus Death's Poker in the base game. Weapon. I mean, what do you prefer?
He's gone the...
Which do you prefer? For this board?
Tough call. I think Somber just is easier to upgrade.
But both are Somber. I was thinking between Death's Poker and Bloodhound's Fang.
Oh, I think I like... Oh god, that is a tough choice. Oh man, I would not know. I would be like sitting in a round table just like thinking for a full 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I probably
Bloodhound Fang, because the R1s and R2s of Death's Poker are just a little meh.
Yeah, I mean, I think personally...
Yeah, fun opting for the vanilla progression of Uchigatana into Bloodhound Fang. Love to see it. Little throwback moment.
Yeah. Classic samurai. It's not randomized at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, randomization there.
Yeah, so when they're doing some running here, I'm not going to be explaining bingo entirely, but it's worth mentioning that like the combined squares is something that both players have to participate in. So both the DLC and the base game player have to participate. So, for example, for tree spirits, it doesn't matter what the split is. It can be 3 tree spirits each. It can be the base gamer does 5 and the DLCer does 1, or however many tree spirits there are in the DLC. I think there's 4.
There's 4 in total. One of them is so long, though.
It's a terrible.
Essentially, there's 3.
Essentially, effectively, for all practical purposes, there's 3. Yeah, but so the split doesn't matter, but both of them have to participate. The base gamer couldn't, for example, just do 6 tree spirits. Which I think is something that like really makes this this format shine. I really enjoy watching this kind of 2v2 because, I mean, you and me have both played so much 2v2 bingo at this point, and with this format, when you have the combined squares, the communication is key because you can really strategize around timings.
Would you like to tell us exactly what your tech is with your teammate Dodgy from Bingo Club Vixus? I would love to get that.
Over my dead body. I will never, my mouth is as shut as it will ever be. I will never relay any information. All of our tech is secret.
Wow. So distasteful.
That's the thing about me. I'm just a
Bingo Club.
I'm just a mysterious guy. What can I say?
Hey, I share my tech. I am very generous with my tech. Even if I'm facing you in an hour from now, I will teach you what I know so that it's a fair match of skills.
Yeah, but I'm much worse at bingo, so I gotta keep my secrets.
Secrets.
Yeah, keep your little secrets. So the base gamers are both going for a little bit of a weapon setup. It does look like Fun is going to be setting up to +4, and I didn't entirely pay attention to the routing here with a Death Spoker, but he has been to Haligtree to pick up some runes for that Death Spoker. It is more stat intensive than the Bloodhound's Fang, which is something that does speak to it. So it requires significantly less runes.
Indeed. Meanwhile, we have Jeff headed into the backside of Shadowkeep. That would unlock 2 tree spirits that you can get after draining the water. You could also dupe at a coffin at Emir's place. And I suppose you could kill Gaius with a Somber Remembrance weapon. So this is nice for having... Oh, there's also acquire Commander Gaius' pants up there in the top right corner. So going backside on this board is a really good shout. There's also a DLC Spirit Ash up in the rafters.
Yeah.
One Fire Knight Hilda. And we have Champa fighting balls and getting blasted, but he is alive.
Yep, he is alive. And Fun is looking to complete this at the very same time, too. So they are looking at that row 4. But we also see Enki making progress towards Magnus, which would be a block on that line.
Mm-hmm.
And Champa is
Indeed.
really not having a good time.
On that row 4.
Oh, how is he alive? Oh, he's really not having the best time fighting this balls. Meanwhile, Bloodhound's Fang is absolutely destroying the Carrion Knight. Oh my god. Opting for the riposte here for a safe kill. Alright, so that's a balls.
Wow, perfectly timed. They timed that so well. They were almost simultaneous.
And Enki is going for the worm face here.
Yes, he needs to be careful of that that Deathblight buildup. He needs to be careful of these Tree Guardians, of the grab. You even have to be careful of the lesser worm phase that's like 100 meters behind here. Like, there are so many hazards in this fight. Honestly, what I would do is just get a bit of distance and L2 R1 and have like a trail of Ghost Flame to take down this boss.
Yep.
Looks
It
like,
is
okay, just
almost
one
dead
more
here.
hit and he has it.
Yep, there it is.
There it is.
Nice kill by Enki here. I mean,
And a nice double
Wormface.
block.
Wormface is. I mean, everybody keeps talking about free squares, but I'm pretty tight on keeping my free squares free, and I don't think Wormface is free. Really, almost. I mean, I wouldn't say almost never, but he definitely isn't fully free. That fight can be
Can't
very
confirm.
frustrating.
I wish I was better at that boss. I hate that I have to practice it if I want to rush it like other players rush it. Like, you could do it +0, you could do it with very low setup with like a +0 somber if you wanted to. It is a fast square if you don't have an incident. So GG's to Enki for not having an incident. That is actually huge.
Yeah, very nice. And I mean, I would assume there's been a lot of practice, obviously, but the nerves do kick in a little bit when you're playing your first official game of the season like this. So really props for keeping it together. I mean, both Champa and Fun were really struggling with their respective balls here.
Fun is headed into Magnus. He is challenging the progress that Enki has just made. And I know that Champa has committed to a weapon. He has the Iron Greatsword.
Yeah.
I don't know that Jeff
and he's
has
already ported
on
here.
Weapon yet.
Yeah, he's already ported here, so he is going for Logar. So they're looking to get this right off the bat. And I mean, Magma Bosses is a relatively simple square, but it is a time-consuming square, so it is something that you wouldn't mind leading your opponents into. Having to do that block. However, Magma Worm Bosses, in this case, does also progress column 1 for the blue team.
Indeed, indeed. Okay, we are picking up... We might be going for some Elder Lions here on Enki's screen. And we have a weapon. It is Rivers of Blood for Jeff. A very situational weapon, I would say, for the DLC. The bleed buildup is very, very nice. The stats can be a little prohibitive for base game, but in DLC, you all live like absolute royalty. So, you know, the princess can have her nice katana that takes 1,000 stats.
And there's Magnus.
Base gamers just have to deal with it.
Nice fight here for Fun. Really well done. Magnus is... he can be a pain. He can be a pain, and he was basically out of heals, and he still pulled through. And Champa...
Yeah, Magnus for Fun? Are you kidding me? Are you okay? Why would you do Magnus for fun ever?
Magnus for Fun, yeah. That's gonna be a reoccurring pun for sure.
For fun.
But Logar, however, does look kind of insane here, as he always does, but that is gonna... Ooh.
Oh, no status.
Bang.
Champa
not quite getting... There it is.
Big enough to get
there it is. So Magnus and Logar for Smörgåstårta, the red team.
Starfists. This is such a spoiled weapon seed.
Where were Starfists?
Logar dropped Starfists.
My goodness, that's us. Oh my goodness. That's so nice. And it's such a cheap weapon to upgrade to.
It's about 100k altogether for stones, and then pennies to upgrade the rest of it.
Yeah.
And we have Enki opting to fight Radon, likely to block with Crucible Misbegotten Duo, also for access to the center square. So, like, they are being pushed into making some blocks, but they're not necessarily bad blocks.
They're not necessarily bad blocks, and the thing is, if you get Crucible Knight here after you're killing Radon, it's kind of nice to just have Radon dead on this board. Because it gives you access to 2 tools in the base game, which saves your DLCer quite a bit of time. And as we mentioned before, it does give you access to the 2 types of Crucible Knights, with the Siluria being underground.
Yes, indeed.
And yeah, for the stream, it is pronounced Smörgåstårta. So don't get it twisted, and I hope everybody practices on their own time how to pronounce that name. There you go. Flawless.
We have Champa also headed into backside. As we mentioned, there's a lot of squares that take you into backside. They could be looking to activate that diagonal with the Somber Membi and Gaia's Pants.
Oh my god.
Just put a ton of pressure on this board.
Look at Death's Poker. That's 1 Ash of War. What? That's 1 Ash of War. Is this... Why is he not Ash of Warring more? I don't... He's gonna... Phase 2 here, right? Oh, no.
I think he's trying to get a stagger.
Yeah.
There's a stagger. Oh, could this be a 1 cycle? Gets the riposte.
Holy crap. That
one more hit and it's a...
There it is, a 1 cycle.
Yes!
Really nice fight here from ArtEnkey. Really nice fight here from ArtEnkey. You know what? This is
very quick access to the second boss.
This is one of those cases where it's like, it's not, you know, kill Radon without summons where you immediately give that information. You are actually hiding this information a little bit until he kills the Crucible Knight and Misbegotten Warrior duo. So the fact that this progress is hidden is like really nice. Because eventually the blue team is probably going to have to look for a block on not only row 4, but also column 2. And because of the tools being widely accessible there, that's so nice. Picking up the Warrior Jar Shard here also for the already imbalanced Ash of War. Love it.
Yeah, I think I also saw 10... Did I see 10 talismans on this board?
Yes.
Yes. On the diagonal.
Mm-hmm.
So that also works with the diagonal that they would have set up a little bit with this Radon play.
Yeah, very quickly blocked though with an Apostle, and given that he already has progress in that direction, I would assume that right after he kills the Warrior duo, I would assume he goes immediately for Apostle. So he gets first movers. But what are the DLC players up to here? It seems like both of them are kind of progressing towards backside.
We have Jeff headed towards Romina Land. I'm not sure why he's gone this way. There is a tool in Ancient Rao. There is Devonia. He's probably trying to set up Devonia.
Yeah, this is a pretty nasty line, actually. And if you're the DLCer, it's not fantastic to be sent south to kill the Demi-Human Queen here either. Because I don't think there's that much more south.
Yeah, we have Mariga. There is tools in... You wouldn't necessarily even have to go through ADM. You could just go through Atelier Skip into Elag River and get to Mariga, you could get the Perfumed Oil of Renat and the Tree Spirit, which actually drops a tool that deals damage. So the base game player would not even need to necessarily go downstairs for the second tool.
And there we have the kill for ArtEnkey, getting the Crucible Knight and Misbegotten Warrior duo. Really well done. So
very nice block.
You know what? You know what we have, Furtive?
Is that a Wendy's 4 for 4?
It's a Wendy's 4 for 4.
Oh my god, I am so thrilled we have a Wendy's 4 for 4. I've been wanting one for so long. I've had a craving. And here it is.
Finally, a Wendy's 4 for 4. Yeah, and Jeff also picking up the Bondstone here.
Going for Apostle right away. He got a few more weapon upgrades, and he's headed towards Apostle.
Ooh, he does have a head start on this.
Enki is right behind him.
Yeah.
Yes, Enki is right behind him. but I feel like Apostle is just going to melt. With,
He's got a +6.
Bleed from
I
Bloodhound
think he's got a
Fang
+6.
and the extra.
Yeah.
I saw him in Lake of Rot. I
Oh.
think I saw him also in Halo Tree. He might have a +9 at this point.
Well, if he's got a +9, we're about to find out, because this Apostle does not live through +9s very well.
I don't think any of us could.
Fair? Yeah.
Alright, yeah, some chunky damage.
I feel like this does not look like +9 damage, but I could be wrong. No, this is +9 damage. I regret everything. Yeah, this is gonna be a snipe here, like a really nice snipe, because
the face brick transition.
Oh, that was close. Really nice.
Not even started the fight.
Yeah, he's not even started the fight. And this is so unfortunate here, because I mean, you can never know. You can never know in Bingus. Like if he would have gone for Apostle right after killing Radon instead of doing the Misbegotten Warrior duo, he would have had Apostle, I'm certain. But he went for that because he really needed the block. He doesn't know at all where Fun is. So he just figured maybe we can send this line. It is a very scary line. But the red team, and Fun in particular in this case, does a really good job at stopping that right in its tracks. But the value of the Demi-Human Mariga square still stays pretty high, because it does progress 2 lines still.
Okay, here we have Jeff taking on the Tree Spirit in the Elac River. This one drops a Horn Baron.
Yeah.
I believe. Which is a tool that deals damage, so it's a very nice synergistic play. You could just continue on down the river to the coast, while we have Champa catching up on a little bit of that route progress. Possibly also looking at middle square, looking at the Bondstone as well. Gonna drop down into this temple, if you will. And there it is.
But I'm really curious to see here.
So at this moment...
Go ahead.
I think that Jeff has 2... As soon as he kills this Tree Spirit, he's going to have 2 tools, because we saw him in Rao a second ago. So actually, as soon as this Tree Spirit dies, it's going to be a mark for Rushing Row 4. There it is. 3 tools that deal damage.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize. I didn't see when Enki picked up the one in Laskar.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Yeah, because I was gonna point that out. I was like, why is he going underground for this last tool? But I never saw him go to Laskar, so that's really nice. Because unless you're getting 2 tools, for sure. Probably only setting this up. He's probably not even killing the tier here, even. Because Fun is already progressing on the Elder lines, which would block that column 1 too. And I would assume Fun might be running up to get the talisman here, the Halig Drake. I mean, that would be a really nice tally to get here. We'll see if he gets that. Not the Halig Drake, sorry. The spell, it says the fire thing? No, Spell Drake? Which one is it?
Lightning.
Oh yeah, the other Drake. The other Drake.
Yeah.
The other Drake one.
Yeah, my grandma when she's trying to get to my name after all my siblings.
Yeah, and we do have lovely chatter Mewtwo pointing out that column 4 is really strong. We did point that out earlier on in the game, but it seems like none of them have really picked up on it early, because I think it's just such a time investment and very committal at this point to kind of go for the jails for the DLC here. I would just assume, because there's nothing really else there apart from a Spirit Ash.
There is a Spirit Dash, and I think that is where all of the synergy on this board ends. So, like, there are, you could do the Hero of Zaymor for a Talisman and a every jail boss on the base game side. Gives you a few more stats.
Yeah. Here's
But
fun.
yeah, a bit of a. There's other squares on the board for sure.
Yeah. There's Elder Lines for fun. Really nice. I mean, you could just see the power of both of these players having A and S tier, or S and A tier, or however you want to classify these weapons. Just having really good weapons in the base game just makes the board go so quick.
Ooh. Jeff takes a death to Devonia.
Ooh, I missed that. It's very unfortunate. In terms of the timing of their squares here, it doesn't matter all that much. And the only incentive that they have for getting the Crucible Knight would be to block that other remaining diagonal. Other than that, I don't see a whole lot of value in this square right now. For as much time as it takes to run all the way underground to kill both of these knights, when you already have the prio for it, even though Fun does look like he's challenging this. Which I am a bit surprised by.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably looking at this for the dupe.
Going. Indeed, yeah, there's double dupe. We have
Nice
Fire
mark.
Knight Hilda, picked up by Champa, going back to Loft to potentially set up Gaius as his remembrance that he wants to de-pants Commander Gaius and dupe his remembrance, possibly at Emir.
Yeah. But I am curious to see where Fun is going right now. Is he going for Everjails? Is he going for a Dawn? It's the only reason I can see him going over here.
Yep. If he already has balls, he'll do a Dawn.
Alright, let's
Champa falls all the way through Shadow Keep, taking a nice view of all the specimens in Aldea's Keep. I mean, the specimen storehouse.
Alright, let's pay a little bit of attention here to Jeff.
DS2 enjoyers in chat.
I'm sure there's plenty. Let's cheer on for Jeff here a little bit while he's fighting Devonia. This is one of those enemies that really does deserve a boss health bar. I don't know why she didn't get one.
This weapon is not going to be the one you want for this fight. They don't bleed. They're very... Well, they're not especially slash resistant. They're resistant to everything. So,
yeah,
not very good damage-wise, but he just has to stay alive.
Yeah. He's got 7 flasks left. It's just slow and steady, because the slowest thing you can do in this game, it turns out, is dying. I don't know if you've noticed this.
Dying and having a bad weapon are possibly the two biggest.
Okay, yeah, I'll sign on that dotted line. But that is not a curse that either of the base gamers are having right now, because they both are very happy about the weapons they have. What is this pickup? Oh my god, I have not seen that pickup. Below Adon, a sacrificial twig?
Oh, true. Yeah, on the corpse on the gravestones.
Nice. And we see the turtle tally, so it does look like the base gamers are kind of challenging each other here on the talismans. And it is one of the 2 remaining possible bingos for the blue team here, too.
Indeed, yeah, that row 2.
But I'm really impressed with Fun here, because he does seem to be looking at a lot of synergy with the rest of the board while doing these Everjails here. So he is going to be finishing his 3rd Everjail and also picking up a bunch of tallies. So he's choosing the Everjails that are close to talismans. So he is probably going to be picking up that that arrow talisman on the bridge right after this, because that's really close.
Most likely, yeah. We have Champa not going for Gaius, as I thought, but instead going for Mesmer. Mesmer does drop a ton of runes, so if he has a Scarab, and let's see here in his inventory. Nope, we don't get to see that. Nope, I think he's grabbing the Scarab right now. If you have a Scarab and a Golden Horn Tender, then that gets you pretty damn close to level 80. So I think they're kind of doubling up on this trying to get the block on row 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
think
personally would have gone for Gaia's Pants into double dupe, but maybe they see something that we don't.
And this is something from like the player's point of
So we're
view.
grabbing Savage Lion's Claw.
Savage Lion's Claw.
Yes, because he still does not have a status on his weapon.
So,
and it's there's a DLC Ash of War square.
So on a scale from 1 to surprised, how surprised are you that Champa has yet to pivot into his balls here, the spiked balls? Or was it iron balls?
It was Starfist.
Oh my goodness.
The unshaved version.
The unshaved
We're back
balls.
in row. What is Champa doing? I am mystified here. Is he trying to get to his Devonia?
Splitting all of the progress.
He grabbed Savage Lion's Claw. He hasn't put Frost on his weapon yet. I guess he'll get a Golden Horn Tender and another Skidoo fragment from a little pot guy just on the right over here. And then I'm really interested to see what his next move is. He's kind of been ping-ponging around. I don't know if he's going to kill Mesmer or kill Devonia or
he's doing
finish out Ashes of War.
He's doing the skip down here, though. And Fun is working on his 4th Everjail, 2-shotting the Bloodhound Knight with his own weapon. The absolute disrespect.
Let's see if he like crouches down and gets back up to just show extra disrespect. Point down gesture.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah, not
Dude,
one to emote.
Point down.
Yeah, not one to emote this Fun guy. So that is one of the main things that's pretty misleading with his name. So we have a pretty significant lead here. We have a pretty significant lead here because it does seem like the threats are kind of dying down here. Both, correct me if I'm wrong, but both teams only have one remaining bingo line available to them. So they're quickly approaching majority game here. And the red team is up 3 squares. And I would assume here that you are right, that he's killing Mesmer not only to get the dupe and not only to get like a remembrance, but also to get that level 80, to just get a bunch of runes, get all the way to level 80. But Jeff is probably looking to do something similar here, killing Gaius.
Yeah, so the Gaius kill gets him dupe and pants, but not quite enough to get anywhere close to level 80. Gaius dropping about a little more than half of the runes that Mesmer gives you. Two intense fights happening at the same time on DLC. This could end up being a dupe race. I'm really interested to see what they, like after Champa levels, what is he gonna do?
Well, if it is a dupe race, then I would pretty certainly expect rushing row 4 would be ahead on the dupe play. Because
Vixus, row 4 is already blocked by both teams.
Oh yeah, it's not a confusing name at all to say mid-game. Both of them having pretty clean fights here so far.
Yeah, Gaius is quite resistant to slash, and quite resistant to status as well. So this is taking quite some time for Jeff. Ooh, big chunk. We've got Fun entering the Radon fight, and we have Enki headed to get some more talismans here. There's the Great Shield talisman, which he's not getting. We will get Gillica. She drops a very nice talisman.
There's a Horn Tender
there is also
for the
a
Mesmer,
talisman
by the way.
in the...
Really nice. Let's see how
That's
close
a
he
lot
gets
of
to level
cash.
80. Yep. It's generational wealth from Mesmer.
Yeah. Very nice. Forward roll to get the follow-up on Radon's big face transition.
Probably not going to be a...
Stagger. Let's see if this is going to be a one cycle.
Unless this is an
With
Ash
the
of War, I
frost.
doubt it. Yeah.
Oh, Mrs. Oh, that's okay.
So it is kind of confirmed here. Death's Poker is just a better weapon.
You heard it here first,
You heard
chat.
it here first, yeah. Ooh, there's
Direct
10
all your hate
tallies.
mail to Vixus. I do not endorse this position.
That's really nice. They got the 10 tallies here. That was kind of quicker than I expected, so he had been really synergizing that a lot with his pathing. And he was sending it a lot more than...
Oh, look at this Ash of War. Look at this Ash of War on the Abenoric Archer. Take that, and that.
Oh my god, turning.
Oh, wow. That is a nice kill.
And that is the real boss. Ooh. Going from 8 to 5 to an 8 to 7. Really reducing the lead here.
Are we going to dupe?
So it looks like Enki is looking to finish that middle square. Which I am a little bit surprised by not going for the dupe. But that might be explained by Jeff not being closer to... He's not...
Oh no, Jeff. Jeff doesn't know. So for anybody who is not in the know here, Gaius's Remembrance will always have the only smithing Remembrance weapon, which is the Sword Lance. That is a feature of the mod that we have for Season 5, where smithing and somber weapons are split up. So even though he has killed a Remembrance, it does not drop a somber weapon. Gaius's Remembrance in this format will always have his weapon, which is smithing.
Yeah. We see also Champa absolutely bullying this poor Idrid Knight just to get that last bit of levels. I would assume he's doing this just to finish off the level 80 here.
And Ash of War. There's also an Ash of War that he drops. The wings, aspect of the Crucible wings. Meanwhile, Fun is duping. And Enki, I don't think is...
Champa's already duped.
I didn't see him dupe. Or remember
Champa is already duped here, so this is going to be Fun's mark.
Okay, and that is the last block that they need for...
Yeah,
at this point, actually, with Gaius Pants and the square mark, we are now in full majority.
Yep, full majority. And we're going to see here if he gets quite enough runes to level up to level 80, because I would assume he's going to mark that as soon as he possibly can. And Enki is killing the last of his knights. That's also going to be his mark eventually.
Yep, we have a
Very
Siluria.
nice.
Ooh, a Golden Knight Siluria.
And there it is.
Extra cashola. Ding. Okay, 9 to 8.
Yeah, they're keeping it close.
Oh, Ash of War already marked. Thank you, chat. Thank you. I was testing you. You did well.
Nice. It's always good to test chat. You never know what they're up to. And
they've been testing me this whole time.
Yeah, and yeah, for sure. They're always testing me too. Fun's looking to progress the magma worms here, just running through Kaled, going for the not so scenic route that I usually take.
Oh, what is this?
This is not the scenic route I usually know and love, but this looks faster than whatever I'm doing. Noting, learning.
Okay, that did not look too difficult. Fun again, showing off some niche tech and clean movement as always.
Yeah. So I guess
Jeff
with the dupe
is going for some tree spirits. I think Enki as well.
Yeah, and I think here with the dupe mark, I think they're pretty confident that that's probably a Mesmer kill. Or something like not Gaius. Because I would assume Jeff, now seeing that his mistake that he can't get that one to a Somber Remembrance, he's probably thinking that Champa might not make the same mistake as he did. And that is probably one of the remembrances that gives more runes, i.e. Mesmer.
Mesmer, indeed. Why on earth is Champa not level 80 yet? how close is he to level 80? I have no chance of ever seeing
Yeah, I didn't see when
numbers
he
this
leveled.
tiny
Maybe
on my teeny tiny little screen of Hulu.
yeah, maybe chat can enlighten us, can test us once again, and tell us what level.
Yeah, chat. It's test time again.
Yeah, what
time.
level,
What level
is
is
Champa? Dun 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 dun.
73, something like that.
All right,
okay.
Thank you. All right, well, all right.
73. Okay.
All right, you passed.
Thank you,
That
chat.
is the level Champa is. Quite old for a bingo player, indeed. Indeed. Champa does have the beard of Father Christmas, so. And fun making light work of these magma worms.
Going to good old Theo.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see if he is.
Oh, look at that Ash of War! Melted.
I would assume Fun is going for that, because if he's not aura farming, then why is he playing bingo? He's going underground. Where is he going? Duke is. Oh, he's going for.
Another
he's going for rock grease. So he is going for Theo. That's hype.
Okay, it's either Theo or the other one. Honestly, Fire Giant with that double status. I think it's more worth using a rock grease on Fire Giant than it is on Theo. Theo is like not really that bad. Especially like you can grab some frost grease. Between frost grease, bleed, and the squids if you get them involved. Get your charger two wins, attack the head. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad.
Look at this heads up play though here. Sorry, I interrupted you rudely.
No, go ahead.
Champa is making his way down into Cerulean Coast. So probably looking to swipe up some good stuff down here. Demi-Human Queen Mariga, I would assume. Or am I done?
This is the way to Mariga.
Yes! I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
How are you doing on learning the DLC fixes?
Oh, you know, I have a vague knowledge of a great many things in the DLC. That's kind of how I'm doing.
Wow. He's vaguely a knower.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind when I'm playing against you.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Fun is using the rock grease on Theo. Can't blame him, but oh boy, Fire Giant with single statuses.
I mean, it's not necessarily single status. He can go up to Ordina to get more frost grease. So, and he is +9.
I feel like with the amount of time that he stalls when he's rolling around, like you really want the constant damage tick of a rock grease.
Oh wow, that was a very quick 6 tree spirits. That's surprising actually. And you see here, he's so
even game.
This is really interesting because we see Romina being killed here. That's a whole lot of runes in Jeff's pocket. He's already got 300k. Romina gives an absolute metric F-ton. So he might be looking to snipe that level 80. We're keeping it real close here. 10-9. But this is Fun's second Magma Worm, so that's going to be 11 for the red team.
Oh, this is all accelerating so quickly here in the mid to late game. It's going to be so interesting. Oh my god, Fun is barely alive.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's down to 1 + 0 flask.
Just to stay alive.
Yep.
Oh boy. Yeah, he needs to be very patient here.
Ooh, that's a good bleed.
This rock grease.
That's a good bleed proc.
Should be close to stagger. There it is. Maybe a little Ash of War action on the head. Can you get a little action on the head, please? No? Okay.
Oh, there it is. There it is. He gets the mark.
Yes.
Really well done. Really well done. And so this is really interesting. It looks like Champa's not even opting in to go for the remembrance with a somber remembrance on
Yeah.
Gaius. He's just like really just wants that level 80. So now they're kind of racing. We're assuming they're racing because
Okay,
if
but
Romina gives him enough runes, and if Gaius certainly gives Champa enough runes to be level 80, they might be really
yeah.
racing
I
this
think
this mark here.
yeah, Romina, look at that damage. She's weak to fire.
This is
She's pretty statusable.
this would be so important for the blue team to be able to get this level 80.
Who gets the kill first?
Yeah. Oh, it's so
What we also have
close.
to consider is that Jeff has a grace right there. Champa would either have to port or get really close to the grace up near the gate up there. Let's see what he does.
Is he porting? He is porting.
He's porting. Okay,
Oh,
but Jeff is still in the fight. This will
oh,
be a
it's so
devastating
close. Oh,
snipe.
Romina has been stalling so much. There it
Yeah.
is. There's
Oh,
level
there it
80 for the red
is.
team.
12.
Oh, and now they have to snipe
Okay.
every single square that is left. And both the base gamers are going. They're neck and neck to the Fire Giant Grace here.
Yeah. What an exciting match.
Yeah. This is this has been very close. I am thoroughly impressed here with both teams. We haven't seen anyone really gotten stuck on anything. There have not been really any major incidents.
A fire giant, if there is a staller in Elden Ring, it is this guy. He can roll around, he can meme, he can very well just kill you when you're 3 hits away from ending him.
Yeah.
Let's see how he behaves.
Yeah, given that they started this fight at roughly the same time, we're gonna see if Death's Poker is yet again goated. Or if the Bloodhound's Fang is better. Fire Giant race hype indeed. Getting a lot of damage here for fun. Missing that charge star too, though.
Just for fun.
Oh, close dodge there for Enki.
Oh,
Well
the
done.
entire Ash of War misses for Enki. Oh, very nice. Oh, he needs to be careful.
It is baby fire, but baby fire is fire.
You know what else is fire, everybody? Participating in the 2 Worlds event of Bingo Club. It's so good.
Oh, nice. Here he keeps... Oh, missing another Ash of War here.
They are neck and neck in terms of health. Okay, phase 2 for Enki. Phase 2 here now for fun. Okay, yeah, punishing the hand. Very good. Is there going to be a stagger, I wonder? Throwing a kukri at this point is tech that we have from the any percent speedrun.
Ooh, that's a lot of
Standing right in the middle of the
damage.
rocks, though. That's risky. He knows it's a race, but... Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Yeah, and
Boy.
you know phase 2 is when Fire Giant stalls the most, so this is still anyone's fight, even though Enki is quite a bit ahead here. If Enki gets a stagger, I think it's basically just... It's his kill, for sure. But I don't think he's likely to get a stagger.
Yeah, both players doing really well at this fight. We have Jeff fighting Rolana with Midra's weapon.
Yeah.
Not the best damage, but you know what? It's uncontested. Hopefully he gets the square for his team.
Yeah, unfortunate. I think in this one time, uncontested is worse because he wish he was going for the contested square and beating him to it because they need all of the squares now.
Yes, that is correct. They need to be sniping.
And
there's the kill.
There is the
On
kill.
Fire Giant.
And there's the mark. And we see Fun's stream kind of cutting out here a little bit. Hopefully that resolves. It is resolved. He's in the middle of the fight still. But Fun has really nothing else left to do here, so he's just staying in the fight.
True, yeah, get some practice.
And there it is.
And there's a bleed proc.
Yeah, that was very close.
ArtEnkey now catching up on that Everjoe progress.
Yeah.
Other than that, we have the Matting Hand NPC.
Yeah, but he is quite a bit behind here on jails. And the thing is, Enki also has to finish 3 ever jails, which I think he will do before the time that Jeff would be able to do the jails here, but...
Oh, so easily, yeah.
But Champa is very strong here for this fight, so I would imagine this goes really quickly. And then all he has to do is finish 1 more jail. And it's most likely going to be over. Unless we see some major incidents on...
Nope, Oz goes down like the little rat he is.
Yeah, he is a little rat. Little ratskull. But yeah, so which jail is our lovely Champa going for here?
Most likely Bonnie Jail, because there's absolutely no reason to even kill ADM on this board. There's just nothing, and I mean nothing past ADM.
Yeah. We also see Fun here trying to aura farm on Melania a little bit and dying immediately. Pointing that out, just, you know.
Yeah, what a loser!
Yeah, Melania's like...
Let's see you do better.
Oh, I would for sure. But practicing Melania so much lately. But I did lose a Melania race to Pepe Jack, which I think he will not soon let me forget. Yeah, so it just looks like Champa's gonna be way ahead on this second jail.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Jeff's still making his way through the first jail. He didn't do the... Wait, is the skip coming up? Yeah, the skip's coming up.
Yeah.
There's a neat little skip you can do over here to skip the jar maze.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see if he hits it.
Practicing it.
It takes quite a bit of practice, from what I understand, because you need to hit it pixel perfect to get across.
Oh, that does not look right. Yeah. Nice little path through the jars all the same, though.
Mm-hmm. So is that skip mainly to be able to pick up the jar helmet normally, like faster, or is that also a quicker way through the jail?
I believe it's a quicker way through the jail, but I've been known to be wrong. Yes, I will be the first to admit I am sometimes wrong.
Yeah. Also quicker to ons. I'll trust Chad on this one. His chin is high. Makes me trust him more.
Yes, I will soon be looking at a Furtive being wrong compilation.
Does YouTube even allow videos that long?
The even longer video, like the video of me being right about other things is much longer. It cannot be fitted into 10 hours, so that one isn't on YouTube.
I mean, I would imagine that video might be just you arguing you're right. That could be 10 hours.
I don't know. I'm gonna let the fact that people ask me for info every time that I'm spectating their matches in the Discord as proof of that I sometimes know things.
That is very reasonable. That is very reasonable. We see Champa here closing in on the end of this jail. and he's probably ahead on the square by a solid 6 or 7 minutes. And
say at least 5, yeah.
Yeah.
There is a very, very extremely, and I mean extremely cursed skip that our very own Drink Time was workshopping, but I think in the end there was a death plane involved, and it's not an actual skip that can be done, but it would skip the entirety of the jail.
Well, that is the type of stuff our boy is cooking up. And there it is. There's the 3 ever jails and 2 jails mark.
Wow.
Wow.
Such a close game.
That's such a close
really
game.
Really well played by both teams.
I'm so impressed. This is so freaking exciting. What an exciting game. Gosh. And I mean, this is even more impressive considering how new, especially like Jeff is to this format, and Enki hasn't been practicing all that much, but I see Champa and Fun in here basically every day sweating it out trying to get better at this format. So I'm really impressed by both teams' performance here. It's so cool to see. Really so cool to see.
Absolutely.
All right, do you need to powder your nose, or can I just swap right over to our beautiful faces?
Yeah, let me just do this line real quick. Okay, yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right, nice. Wow, yeah, what a game. I mean, it started off very, very even, and then it just kind of started running away from rushing row 4. Team rushing row 4, to be exact.
Yes, of course.
And yeah, that's
yeah, really interesting decisions made by both teams.
Yeah, I would say it just comes down to a little bit like choosing slightly slower squares towards the late mid game to late game kind of. I think the square selection from Smörgåstårta was just like a little bit faster squares that they could just hoover up.
Yep. Both of them tend to be really excellent in late game, and that definitely showed in this game. There was a nice synergy play with going from Mesmer for 80 rather than Gaius, and still getting the Duke square.
Yeah. All right. Should we drag these lovely people in here for this post game interview?
Yeah, let's have some Smörgåstårta.
I'll ruin your camera here a little bit. Whoa! I'm screwing everything up. Okay, could you ask them potentially? Do you see the stream chat? Because otherwise I'm screwing up the input of your camera.
I will do my best. I don't think I can see the channel where they're at. I can see the bingo chat where Enki and Jeff are, but not Smörgåstårta. So you're gonna have to ruin my cam. Ruin me.
Yep, I will. For the time being, I will. Ever so shortly. That. Not the one. That's not. This is the one. Yes. All right, you're off for now, for a second, while I do this. All right, I'll throw them.
All right, chat's gonna lose their mind, so be ready.
Travis like, it's so close. I could just kill guys.
Welcome in. Smörgåstårta, GG's on your victory.
GG's.
So I noticed that you immediately went for row 4. Was that an act of trying to rattle the cages of team rushing row 4?
That just happened with the squares.
But I will say, I did. The row 4 was the first thing I checked because of their name. It's like I was just making sure we couldn't get bingoed on it. Yeah.
All right, I'll throw Jeff in here, and we'll see if Enki's tech issues remain, because I know he's got issues when he gets tossed around channels. So I'll throw him in here. Hello, Jeff. GG's.
Hello, GG's.
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 We'll see if it works for poor Enki here as well.
I hear someone. I think it does. Hello, GG.
We hear you.
Ooh.
GG's.
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 What a close game, everybody. Very exciting to watch.
Stop the timer, Vixus.
Oh, that's my bad. It's too many things. That's on me. That's on me. So now it's
Yeah, it was a fun one.
Yeah.
So, Team Rushing Row 4, walk us through what was your plan when looking at this board. Was it Row 4? Was it something else?
Do I start or you start?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I know that Fun is a very strong player, and he'll probably go for the faster squares and win. So, Falling Star Beast, Worm Face, I did not consider those at all in the beginning. I wanted to set up, and then I was thinking about what synergies there are, and I saw that there are a lot of squares after Radan, so I just decided to work towards that plan. And I think our biggest the biggest difference made the square the dupe square. If we had gone for that earlier, maybe we would have had more of a fighting chance.
Yes, you did both have a remembrance done for a little bit of time before you decided to go for that.
I'm curious to hear also, how close, Jeff, were you to getting level 80 after that Romina kill?
I'm pretty sure Romina would have gotten me there.
Yeah.
I had 860, 870k, and I already
Yeah.
had a bunch of levels, so I think that would have gotten me there.
Yeah,
It's
because
a
that was
million
really close.
and 20k, I think, total.
Yeah, that would have been that was really close for that rune level 80.
Yeah, because
I
Champa had Mesmer killed with the Tender and the Scarab, and then was fighting Edred, which didn't quite get him there. Mariga also did not quite get him there. He had to fight Gaius. So it was such a close race on getting down to 0 on both boss health bars, and Romina, as she does, flies around and stalled for quite a while. So
she stalled a while.
That was
also
very close.
Also, maybe not. I don't know what weapon you use, but I was not happy with my choice. There weren't a lot of great weapons, I felt, but I went with Rivers of Blood, and man, that fight took way too long. Considering she's weak to fire and can bleed, that was a long fight. So yeah.
Was that
Well, I had a great
Katana
weapon.
check or in round table?
Rivers of Blood was Katana check.
Yeah, this was a pretty goated weapon seed for both players. You had different weapons, but they were both both ends of the any percent speedrun spectrum. You had Deathspoker and Bloodhound Fang.
Was Deathspoker a greatsword check?
Yeah, Gatefront.
Okay.
The
Ogre.
tree spirits just died from 2 L2s. That was pretty
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
I'd assume.
I do have a question for Fun. At what point did you go for Apostle, and why? Were you scared of the diagonal, or what was the plan there?
I had the Grace set up, and you just marked Crucible Knight, Mistbegotten Warrior duo. I probably should have held it for longer, but I just felt like sending it before Elder Lions. I don't really know why. It's the heat of the moment thing.
Okay. Because
he
I
melted.
went for it. I decided to go for it. You marked it.
That was a bit of a snipe. Enki was just about to enter the fight as you marked it.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, good choice then.
Just tried to sneak it in between, because I knew you probably didn't have any progress towards Crucible Knights, because you went all around the map, so I maybe could have snuck one more square besides the worm face. But yeah. What was your progress on talismans also? Did you ever go for it?
I have one.
Okay.
That's it.
That's a soft no, I think.
Yeah.
Soft maybe.
But Fire Giant was also like kind of a snipe there too. It was
He was dead.
Kind of.
yeah.
Mine was dead.
Was it dead? Goddamn.
Yeah, it was dead. And then you marked like 2 seconds before the enemy feld popped up.
Yeah, so that was really close.
I think it
Two
was a
great weapons, I
Frostproc
guess.
that did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, was he was in the fight like about the same time, right?
No, you entered
Exactly
the
the
fight
same time. You guys
time.
entered the same time. I think honestly,
Okay.
Fun, if you had saved the rot grease if you had done like frost grease or something on Theo and saved the rot grease for Fire Giant, that probably would have made enough of a difference.
No, I wouldn't have procced Rotgrease on Fire Giant with Bloodhound's Fang.
He is
Build
pretty
up's too
resistant.
slow.
He is pretty resistant.
Yeah.
Uchi. Yeah, then
No,
he
Uchi.
definitely doesn't make it. Like the amount of damage you get from
Yeah,
Bloodhound's
then my fight is just still slower.
But yeah, that was a really all in all. Unless you guys have any more questions or things you would like to ask.
So just quickly, Champa, what weapon did you use?
Iron Greatsword.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Loger dropped Starfists,
oh,
but it just because of the level 80 and the
yeah.
Remembrance boss Somber thing, I just couldn't pivot to it.
I was really debating between Rivers of Blood and Butchering Knife. I did not know which one was better. I'm pretty sure the Butchering Knife would have been better, seeing how Rivers of Blood did. But I thought, like, Romina's weak to fire and can bleed, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do her, so I'll go with Rivers of Blood, and I regret that.
Yeah. The normal katanas I've had bad experience with
I mean,
in DLC.
Yeah, there isn't a lot weak to slash.
yeah.
Right there, LOL.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what happened this game. I was just running around like a headless chicken. Fun was doing some thinking.
Same.
I wonder, actually, Jeff, if you were aware of the whole thing with Commander Gaius having a non-somber remembrance. If
I was not.
that was
I was
Right.
not. I wasn't sure if all weapons were shuffled or if that weapon, since it's the only non-somber, was shuffled to itself.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to say that, then I wasn't sure. But even if I knew that, I probably would have played the same. I just wouldn't have wasted time checking the remembrance. So I don't think that made a big difference. I think it was still the right call to go for Gaius at that stage.
Yeah, there was a lot behind Gaius. There was Duke and Pants.
And it was blocking their last line too. It was
Yep.
definitely a nice call.
Were you
Very
going
exciting game
for?
from all of you.
Were you going for cookbooks at all, by the way, or was it just pot
Yeah,
building?
well, I did the Prospect Town
I assumed as much. Yeah.
hanging pots, so I picked up the cookbook in case you weren't doing it. But
Okay.
I knew it was very unlikely to get both hanging pots and cookbooks.
That's what I
It was
assumed.
just like I'll pick it up in case he's not doing it, and you were doing it, and that's okay.
Like I was debating which one I was going for. Pot Bellbanks is obviously the quicker one, but then I was thinking more cookbooks, and I messed up ADM skip, and I was very happy that I went for cookbooks.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so much I don't know about this format yet. Like I'm not even sure the cookbooks I went the hanging pots are the fastest ones. Is it faster to go ELAC buying like some darts from
No.
Theolia or something?
Prospect Town is the fastest second one, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But it just
I was right. Put that in the Fred of Being Right compilation.
I think, don't quote me on it. But yeah, no, it's just that there was nothing Prospect on otherwise, so that's why I went cookbooks. Whereas Bow Base at least had something with the Spill Dash.
One more
Yeah, I don't know.
question for Fun.
Yeah.
Which magma worms did you do?
Theo and Kaled Tunnel.
Okay, yeah.
Because there is no reason to run to the Montgelmer one, and you never do Makar.
Very true.
And if you have that, like,
Very.
weapons that good, you don't mind necessarily doing Theo.
Yeah.
And you were pretty juiced at that point too, so. But yeah. All right. Anything else? Anything else?
No, I think I'm happy.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
sure.
Well played, everybody.
Really
Everybody
well
honestly
played,
did so
everybody.
well.
Thank you.
Yeah. Great
it was
game.
a fun one.
It's super fun
For
to
sure.
watch. Yeah. Really impressed. And for stream viewers at home, we will be back in almost exactly 1 hour with another game
Almost.
between Messmungus and Psych Out. So be back for that, or be square. Bingo square. Zinger. Yeah, so we will be turning off the stream for now, but be sure to tune in about an hour from now when we will be broadcasting that game. And thank you for Furtive for joining me with the commentary. It was lovely to have you. And thank you for the players for playing, and good luck in your future matches.
Yeah, thank you to the refs for reffing as well.
And thank you to the refs for
You're
reffing,
welcome.
yes.